So it's match number 24 of CBFS T20 League between Colatta Professional Chocolates and DCC Starlets. And little while earlier, my friend Nishan was down in the middle with both the captains and match referee for the toss.
Yes, slowly but steadily we are heading towards the business end of the SkyExchange.net Sharjah CBFS T20 Season 2, powered by Fan Code. And of course, each and every match from here on becomes very, very crucial. This match more so. It is a match between Colatta Chocolates and DCC Starlets. And of course, whoever wins will have a stronger case to qualify for the semi-finals. With me, we have Mr. Tehseen Javed, the match referee. We have Lakshman, who is doing the tossing duties today for Colatta Chocolates. And Ronak Panoli, the captain of DCC Starlets. It's Lakshman to spin, Ronak to call. Heads is the call from Ronak. It's a head. Ronak, if you can please come forward. Yes, what would you like to do?
We're going to bat first today. Want to get a nice score up on board, and then, hopefully our bowlers will come into play and then defend that.
Yes, a lot of runs have been scored on this particular wicket over the last few days. So, you were at the receiving end of one such score as well. So, looking forward to getting more?
Yeah, definitely. Look, it's about playing each ball as it comes. Look, obviously, if it's in our zone and, if we can keep going for it, then, we'd like to get a nice target over 180 or 200 up on board. But, that doesn't mean that, we try to play too rash and then, we miss out on opportunities and, put up a not so good score up on board.
You got off to a brilliant start in the tournament, one bad game, and suddenly this becomes a must-win game for you. How are you preparing for that?
Okay, I've told the boys to just delete that day from their heads and, just come today. Today's a new day. Just play with a new attitude and just take the game as it comes.
Any changes?
Yeah, just a couple of changes. I think Karan comes into the 11 and we've also got a change in keeper, I think.
Good luck for the game.
Thank you.
Lakshman wanted to bat first as well?
No. We were planning to chase because if we have a set target, then we can easily chase down.
Okay, and what do you think will be a good total to chase down?
Around 150, 160 will be a decent target to chase down.
As I said, it's a must-win game for DCC, more so for you guys as well. You'd want to win. Of course, you have a game in hand as well, but how do you prepare for such scenarios?
No, we are taking each game as we are taking it as same game. So whatever targets they are setting, we will chase down.
And any changes in your side?
No, same time.
Good luck for the game.
Thank you.
That's the news from the middle. DCC Starlets have won the toss and they have elected to bat first.
The news from the center is DCC Starlets captain Ronak Panoli has won the toss and he has elected to bat first. And let's see what the teams are lined up for tonight's match. Colatta Chocolates captain Ranjit Mani, Mohammad Rizwan Sabir, experienced Lakshman Sri Kumar in the side, Junaid Shamshuddin, Gopa Kumar, Intezar Ali, Taimur Ali, Akhil Das, Nikhil Srinivasan, Zishan Bhatt and Shakir Haidru. And talking about DCC Starlets, it's led by Ronak Panoli. At one down, it's Punya Mehra, Karan Dhiman, Aditya Shetty, the Wonder Boy, Saad Abdullah, Shahrukh Amin, Surya Satish, Vaibhav Vaswani, Izhan Khan, Ahan Fernandez and Dhruv Parashar. The good-looking sides, if you talk about Colatta and DCC Starlets, a wise decision has been made by the captain Ronak Panoli after winning the toss. The track looks good and he wants to take the full advantage of this track and post a very good total. And let me remind you, talking about Colatta Chocolate, there were the Dark House horses in the previous edition of 50 overs Bukhatil League, and they are doing pretty well in this tournament as well. And talking about this match, I have got with me legend Mr. K.R. Nair. Welcome to Combox, K.R. sir.
Thank you. It's great to have you with us. And the Colatta Chocolates will be looking for a victory over DCC Starlets because DCC Starlets also want to get back their winning ways after having lost to Interglobe Marine in their last match. So an exciting contest is in offing. It all depends on the good start, and you know T20 is anybody's game, whoever plays well on that day.
Definitely. And in the meanwhile, stay tuned for the live action. We'll be back after a short break.
And DCC Starlets, skipper and opener Ronak Panoli, the aggressive opener, is at the crease. A man who can hit out and give a whirlwind start. And let us see whether he can do that again. And that is what he would be looking to as Colatta Chocolates bowler settles down. All the field is set.
Definitely the man in form, Ronak Panoli, will be on strike, and the bowling, it's Gopakumar who will start the proceedings from the far end.
And right away he starts with a 6. What a shot. A man who never resists anything short bowled to him, any loose balls bowled to him. and there it sails over the mid-wicket for a 6.
A poor delivery, full advantage taken by Ronak Panoli this time. Starts with a maximum flighted delivery on the off stump, but wasn't able to middle it properly. A dot ball.
Brilliant. That is what is needed. You don't bowl tight to him, it might go out of the ground. And this time outside the leg stick and wide.
This time drifting towards the leg. A good job done by the wicket keeper. Definitely saving a couple of runs. Not an ideal start by Gopakumar. Driven hard. There is no chance for the mid-off fielder. Ball racing towards the fence like a tracer bullet.
I think that shot would have burned the grass all along on its way to the boundary. It has hurt the boundary rope. So powerful was his shot.
There has been a complete transformation in his batting this season, KR sir. And we have seen in other tournaments as well the way he's performing with the bat. Leading from front, the captain Ronak Panoli. Drifting down, he's struggling with his line and length. Right from the ball one, pressure on Gopakumar.
The fact that the first ball was hit for a 6. And this time a very good delivery, and this is the kind of delivery that is needed from him. Ronak on 10 from 4 deliveries. 2 more deliveries from this over as Gopakumar bowls, and he goes over the top and the ball sails for a boundary. The Ronak show has it begun. The way he can hit is remarkable. A treat to watch. Gopakumar has already given 16 runs from his 5 deliveries. The last ball of the over coming. Off the front foot, plate to cover, no run. So end of the first over, 16 for no loss. Ronak on 14, Shahrukh yet to face a delivery. So Shahrukh faces Jishan. Jishan Butt is a left-arm accurate bowler. The very fact that DCC Starlets won the toss and elected to bat must be surely to get off to a good score and a good start. Outside the off stump, leaves it alone. Shahrukh, and this straightens a bit too. So Shahrukh decided not to do anything tricky. Although with fielders in, you could guide them over the slips or any portion, but his captain is doing the big hitting. Beaten all ends up. Lovely delivery. This is what Jishan is all about. Beautiful. Almost made him play it. A treat to watch.
A beautiful delivery by Zishan. The seam position and the movement. This time lucky that he did not got an edge. Shahrukh. The third delivery of the second over. This time making room for himself, and a wild slog completely beaten in the air. Brilliant piece of bowling performance by Zishan. Earlier in the first over, it was one-man show Ronak Panoli, but a very good comeback by Zishan in the second over. Shahrukh, struggling a bit out there in the middle.
If in the first over we saw aggressive batting, in the second over we are seeing excellent left-arm bowling. That's what this cricket is all about in Sharjah. That is played to the vacant region, goes to the deep. They go for only a single. Ronak to face Jishan. Two more balls remaining in this over. The extremely talented Ronak. Lot of tall scores in this season. Consistency is his hallmark, not just a aggressive big hitter.
Young and dynamic, plays a fearless cricket. Ronak Panoli on strike. So far it has been a very calm over for DCC. Brilliant bowling, wanted to drive. He just checked his shot the last moment, and a brilliant over going on by Zishan. But
what a movement, what a delivery. A great exhibition of excellent left-arm bowling. And that too, to beat Ronak is remarkable. Can he continue the excellent work he has started off? But that is Ronak. Picked on the full, out of the ground. You bowl to him an over pitch one on the leg side. Look at that. And there it goes. Sailing out of the ground. What a shot. And that too, not a bad delivery.
so 2 overs gone. It's a 23 for no loss, DCC Starlet.
Ranjit Mani having a discussion on the field placing. He decided not to try out Gopakumar, and the batsman facing is Shahrukh, who is on 1 of 4 deliveries.
It's Rizwan Sabir and welcomes with a boundary this time. Shahrukh was very sharp, glided between the point and gully. The ball racing towards the fence. He started off well, Shahrukh Amin.
A lovely shot. Picked the gaps beautifully. Guided it. Everyone had to just watch the ball race to the boundary. Excellent. So DCC Starlets are off to a whirlwind start. In 2.1 over, they have already scored 27 runs. Down the leg side, a wide.
Poor bowling was bought in because the Gopas Kumar went for some runs. Rizwan Sabir, known to bowl that knuckle deliveries and cutters. He has the talent to bowl with the new ball as well. A dream start for DC Starlet after winning the toss. Captain Ronak Panoli elected to bat first. We are into third over and the score moves to 28. So far run a ball for Shahrukh and the bulk of the scoring has been done by the captain Ronak Panoli. Here comes Rizwan Sabir. This time a better line. It was on the off stump. Beaten in the air. A bit lazy, I feel, Chaos. The foot movements come very slow for Shahrukh Amin.
Yes, exactly. His feet was nowhere near the ball, and also the bat went like fishing. Lucky he didn't get an edge, and this time hits on the pads. They cross over for a quick single. It will be a leg by. Yes, it is.
The left hand and right hand combination working nicely at this point for DCC Starlet. Looking for their first breakthrough. Colatta Chocolates, and talking about Colatta Chocolates, it has been formed around 9 or 10 years back, and credit should be given to the management. Width offer and crack towards deep extra cover. Yet one more boundary from the blade of Ronak Panoli.
What a shot. Flowing drive. It had the stamp of Ronak Panoli on it. The aggressive youngster on a flow. He is on fire. He races to 24 in 9 deliveries. 33 for no loss.
As we were talking about the steam Colatta Chocolates, credit should be given to Bibin, who always believes in talent and gave opportunities to the newcomers. This time a slower delivery, a poor piece of fielding, resulting in a couple of runs. Quick between the wickets, Ronak Panoli and Shahrukh Amin. Trouble continues for Colatta Chocolates.
This is not what skipper Ranjit Mani would be wanting. Already runs are coming in boundaries, and also a lapse in fielding are resulting in runs, as the last ball lifted a bit, and hence Ronak missed the pull. Sabir gives away 11 runs in that over, 35 for no loss in 3 overs.
Comes in Zishan. on the back foot, gently pushed towards the point, not at all comfortable against the left arm medium fast is Zishan, but smart thinking by Shah Rukh Amin, rotating the strike. Man in form, Ronak Panoli. It's a complete transformation we have seen in the batting of Ronak Panoli, especially in this season. He has been consistent and the strike rate has been above 200.
He has all along been a hard hitter. As I always say in schools cricket, I once reported his double century in just 32 or 40 balls. That is the kind of batting in schools and college cricket. He was aggressive. Nobody knew where to bowl.
On a wayward line this time, an extra has been added. It's always good to have, we'll discuss about this after this delivery. It's a free hit actually for overstepping a no ball. Free hit, lofted high up in the air, ball going towards the third man, Junaid Shamshu, the fielder, completely misses. Couple of runs. He was not sure whether it was a free hit or not, going for that dive. And yet couple of runs has been added, and talking about the presence of KR sir in the commentary definitely helps us because he has that knowledge and he has covered so many matches in domestic, and it's always lovely to have you beside us, sir.
Thank you, Muraz sir. It's a pleasure to have you also, because I've seen you in commentary boxes many times, but this is the first time we are together.
A quick run has been taken. This is the advantage when you have the quick legs out there in the middle. Ronak and Shah Rukh rotating the strikes on regular basis. Score moves to 40. What a great start by DCC Starlets. They have been doing wonders recently.
DCC Starlets, a bunch of young, talented cricketers, have done so well. They won 3 matches on a trot, and before losing their first to IGM, and now they would badly want a win over Colatta Chocolates. They've announced their plans very well, winning the toss and electing to bat. They have won a good start. The Farooq brothers, Amin Farooq, and all of them have done a great job boosting these bunch of youngsters. That is wide, and no chance for the wicket keeper, nor even if there was a third man. In fact, the wicket keeper is asking, where did you bowl to?
Terrible delivery, not at all acceptable at this level. You're bowling your second over. And the freebies for DCC Starlets. 5 runs has been conceded by Zishan, but a dreadful over continues. Still 3 more deliveries left in this over. Shah Rukh Amin on strike.
Played beautifully. No fielder, straight to a boundary.
Stylish Shah Rukh Amin this time. Opens his blade and played straight towards the mid-off region. The ball racing towards the fence. A costly over by Zishan, but continues. Stylish Shah Rukh Amin. Couple of boundaries to his name. Giving company to his captain Ronak Panoli. Score moves to 49 for no loss, DCC Starlets.
This is what happens when somebody hits out. The bowlers go out of plans this time a good delivery. That is what is needed to contain the batsman. Made him play, beats him totally. He has the ability to move the ball and has repeatedly done it, but at the same time his loose balls have been extremely loose.
So far, 21 runs has been conceded in 11 deliveries by Zishan, but Shahrukh Amin to face the last delivery of the 4th over. Brilliant timing. Waited and waited. Punch towards deep point. The ball racing towards the fence. He ends the over with a boundary. Shahrukh Amin, 4 gone, 53 for no loss.
Now Gopakumar, who bowled just 1 over, gave away 16 runs and was taken away. Jishan has bowled 2 but given away 25 runs, and Sabir has also given away 11 runs. The score is 53 for no loss in just 4 overs. There are already 10 extras. So DCC Starlets are off to a flyer. So discussion as to what should be done to contain these two aggressive batsmen. So they are introducing Lakshman. Can he stop the run flow? Can he provide the breakthrough?
Experienced Lakshman Srikumar. The same treatment has been done by Ronak Panoli. Doesn't matter if it is Gopakumar, Zishan Bhatt or Lakshman Srikumar. The only thing Ronak knows is to send that ball out of the park. Like maximum from the blade of Ronak Panoli.
Effortless six. That is the beauty of that shot. You bowl short, you bowl well up, and the ball will go over the ropes. Already 35 or 15 balls. Smashed! Square drive, and that races to the boundary.
Believe me, the best part is about the shot and the commentary which you are hearing from KR sir to describe this particular shot. It was awesome. Overall, a great cricket going on here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Runs are flowing from the blade of Ronak Panoli. Score moves to 63. Bit of bother for Colatta Chocolates.
It has reached a stage where everyone on the field can only look the ball racing towards the boundary or over it and go and fetch it and bring it back. That is the kind of batting that is there. In spectacular start. What a lovely treat to watch. And this is one of those rare defensive stroke, and that gets a single, and he moves to 40.
Smart cricket by Ronak Panoli. This is where they have impressed both Shahrukh and Ronak. It's not all about the hitting the maximum and the boundaries. They're taking those singles and doubles on regular basis. The combination is working really good for DCC Starlets. Ronak and Shahrukh Amin, the partnership worth of 64, still going strong. Lakshman Srikumar, a former UAE player, looking for that first breakthrough.
All that now the bowlers can expect is a mistimed shot or a lapse in concentration, but both are in an aggressive mode. This time played on to the mid-on, takes a single. Shahrukh moves to 15. That brings Ronak on strike. 2 more balls to go in this over for Lakshman. Bowlers must be hoping to complete their over without any more massacre. This time a better delivery, very good delivery. One of those deliveries that beat Ronak. Jishan did once and now Lakshman.
The long on and long off for 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. The last delivery of the 5th over. Just punch towards long off. Rizwan Sabir comes into play. 13 runs conceded in his first over. 5 gone, 66 for no loss, DCC Starlets.
A mighty heave. It is straight hit. Ranjit Mani welcomed with a mighty 6.
The good thing about Ronak Panoli is that he's welcoming every bowler with a maximum. He started with Gopakumar, then Lakshman. Now it's time for Ranjit Mani. The fuller delivery played over long on the second delivery of the 6th over. Coming into the right-hand batter just towards the leg stump. Half-hearted appeal by Ranjit Mani. A single has been taken.
It was going down the leg side. Hit of the back foot. That's why Ranjit Mani appealed. And that's a leg bye. Ronak is just too short of his 50. 48 in a total of 73. As Ranjit Mani, who has the experience and ability to provide the breakthrough. But this time Shahrukh turns it to the leg. They go for 1. Brings Ronak on strike. Will he get his half century in this delivery?
Just before the delivery, he walks out of the crease and changing his line. Ranjit Mani way outside the off stump. One more extra has been added to the total, 75. A dream start by DCC Starlets. Ranjit Mani into his first over. This time a flick towards the deep square leg. A couple of runs to Ronak Panoli. With those 2 runs, 50 comes up for Ronak in just 22 deliveries.
What a half century. Yes, he needs that applause from the dugout. 22 balls, 50. He has given his team a whirlwind start. That too in a total of 77. He has scored 50 runs. You can understand the domination that he had done. Powerfully hit to mid-on, gets a single. A happy dugout of the DCC Starlets.
Last night we have seen the young Ali Shan scoring that quick 100, and tonight it's Ronak Panoli show. Completed his half century of just 23 deliveries. Shahrukh Amin will be facing the last delivery of the power play. In comes Sanjit Mani, a slower delivery, gently pushed towards the point region. Straight away said no by Ronak Panoli. So 6 gone, 78 for no loss, DCC Starlets. What both the youngsters, Rona this time going over the long on, long fifth shot, Rona finally hit it maximum. It was all one-man show till now in the power play. Just to remind the viewers, DCC Starlets has won the toss and they have elected to bat first. So far it has been a remarkable batting performance by Ronak Panoli, and giving company is Shahrukh Amin. And in search of wicket, captain brings in yet another medium pacer, Junaid Shamshu, looking for that breakthrough.
So what we saw is the power of Ronak Panoli show. You know, what we saw was the power hitting in that power play.
Now the field is spread. Need to see what kind of approach will Ronak have from here onwards. Junaid Shamshu known to bowl those cutters and slow deliveries.
How can anyone contain this attack is what they must be thinking. This time wide. Wides doesn't help. You need to bowl a good line and length, and that to a tight line and length to contain these batsmen who are in full flow.
Unlucky, Junaid Shamshu. Width offered, slashed by Ronak, a thick outside edge. Just passing the wicket-keeper, Shakir Haidru was bit late. Fortunate Ronak Panoli. Score moves to 83, 8 fours and 4 maximum. The innings of DCC so far.
One of those rare bat shots from Ronak. This time played to mid-on, gets a single. .84 for no loss in 6.3 overs. What a start. Junaid has given away 6 runs so far from his 3 deliveries. That's a better delivery. Shahrukh taps it and goes for a single.
So far, it has been a better over, I would say, by Junaid Shamshu. 2 more deliveries, 7 runs has been conceded. Ronak on the 56, facing Junaid Shamshu. And this time it was on the pads. Nicely flicked towards the deep square leg. A poor fielding, I would say. The ball racing towards the fence. Look at that timing. He knows where exactly are the fielders. It's not about the brutal hitting, it's all about the timing and the placement we have seen in this inning so far by Ronak Panoli.
And as you told a little early that it was a tight over, and it is now. Ronak is not happy with that remark. But 12 runs comes off that over. 89 for no loss in 7 overs.
And looking at the DCC Starlets batting chart, it's captain unbeaten on 61 of 28 deliveries, and Shahrukh Amin on 17 of 15 deliveries, 90 for no loss, 7 gone with 12 extras have been conceded by the bowlers of Colatta Chocolates, and 7 gone. And there's a change in the com box. Joins me is Nishant, who had a busy day. Earlier it was the kids doing commentary for under 12 tournament, now back again for this senior tournament. Welcome to Combox, Nishant.
Thank you very much. What a start. 90 without loss in 7 overs. Intezar is into the attack now. Short ball that's been pulled away nicely. And Intezar, of course, a very conventional off-spinner. And conventional off-spinners are quite a rare breed these days.
So definitely, and still he's surviving, because nowadays we see lot of left-arm spinners and leggies. Hardly we see any off-break bowlers. A very talented Intezar Ali, looking for that breakthrough. Shahrukh Amin on strike. Brilliant bowling this time. It was on the off stump. It kept low. A dot ball, a rare dot ball, I would say, in this innings.
Yes, DCC, of course, the kind of start that they've gotten off to, I just am not sure if they have the batting below to really continue with this. That's it, uppishly, all short of the fielder. Continue with this and convert this into a 230, 240 score.
Just talking about the batting lineup, it's this season the bulk of the runs has been scored by Ronak Panoli. Punya is not in good touch, and today Ahan is also not in the lineup. It all depends on Ronak Panoli and Dhruv Parashar. And currently it's a run a ball by Shahrukh Amin. Ronak needs to stay till 14th, 15th over to make sure the team reaches around 200, 210. This time coming into the right-hand batters. Nicely played towards the mid-wicket. Gopakumar, the fielder, it's a brilliant throw.
I think Ronak has just shifted the gear down a little bit, which I don't think is a bad idea, because they've worked hard to give themselves a start. Now they can afford to get into that adjustment from the power play overs to the overs where there's a field is spread out. So it needs a little bit of adjustment, and they have that liberty to try and be sure about it. That's nicely cut away. Fielder will run across and make the save. So it gives them a little bit of a cushion. Even if they score at 7, 8 runs and over for the next 4, 5 overs, they will still be about 140 in 12 overs, and give them a great chance to get to 210, 220.
Well said, Nishant. And for that, Ronak Panoli needs to stay till 14th, 15th over. He's the man in form for DCC Starlets. Intezar has been brought into the attack in the 8th over. So far, it has been good over by Intezar. Gently pushed towards the bowler. Most economical over so far by Intezar in this innings. 8 gone, 95 for no loss, DCC Starlets.
Important change in the bowling. Gopakumar comes in to the attack, comes back here after an expensive first over, which really set the tone for the kind of start that DCC have got. Is bowling to Ronak. Just get a feeling that it might not be a very bad idea for Ronak in particular to just try and not take too many chances against Gopakumar, because that's when he becomes very dangerous. Otherwise, he is a defensive, you can treat him as a defensive bowler. He might be a very aggressive bowler, but you can treat him as a defensive bowler and just play him out. But the moment you try to take your chances against him, he suddenly becomes doubly dangerous.
The first over went for 16. Coming back in the 9th over, Gopakumar. It was way down the leg stump and wide called by the umpire. Almost 14 to 15 extras has been conceded by Colatta Chocolates. A wonderful batting display by Ronak Panoli and Shahrukh Amin. The youngster doing a great job for DCC Starlets.
Inside edge onto the pads there, almost going back to the stumps. Whatever little I've observed of Gopakumar, he has got this ability to bowl a few dot balls and will start making you think that you're wasting time. And Shahrukh, if he looks at the scoreboard and sees his own score 20 of 20, he would feel, okay, I'm not doing a good enough job, but he is actually doing a very good job. Sometimes in partnerships you have to look at what the overall strike rate is.
Yes, as per the current situation, he is doing a wonderful job by rotating the strike, though it shows a 21 ball, 21 runs to his name. But he has supported his captain, Ronak Panoli, very well. Panoli on 64. A better over by Gopa. This time coming into Ronak, push towards long on. Nikhil Srinivasan comes into play. Just a single. Last couple of overs, Colatta Chocolates are trying to pull things back, but they need wickets here. 180 or 190. If they reach DCC, they have that bowling and they have that fielding ability.
That's slapped away beautifully by Shahrukh. Little bit of width. It was just slightly off the radar from Gopan, and it has gone to the fence for 4.
Brilliant, brilliant shot by Shahrukh Amin. Width offered, open up arms and play towards the covers region. And with that 400 comes up for DCC Starlets in 8.5 overs.
A little bit of turn there, wanted a single, sent back by Ronak. End of the over. 9 bowled, it's 103 without loss. Fresh over to begin. Intezar bowled a very tidy first over. Will be bowling his second now. And Ronak decides to launch into him. That's gone the distance. Intezar tossed it up ever so slightly. It was pretty much in Ronak's arc. And the good thing about that shot was that he took the turn into consideration and swung his bat, keeping that in mind. And immediately after the 6, he's just pushed it away towards long off. We'll pick up a quick single there. Shahrukh will be on strike now to the left-hander. In fact, to the off-spinner. The left-hander will be on strike to the off-spinner, is what I meant to say. And he goes towards long off, hits it straight to the fielder. That's the wicket they wanted. Intezar Ali strikes. An excellent effort indeed from Shamshu to take that catch quite cleanly.
At last, a sigh of relief for Colatta Chocolates. 110 for 1 DCC Starlets after 9.3 overs.
So they're keeping the left and right combination going at the moment. Nahan Fernandez comes into bat at number 3. We've seen him open for DCC as well. Now that I think was not a great shot from Shahrukh. The 6 was already hit in that over. They could have easily tapped and run and gotten about 11 runs from the over. A new man comes in. He might take a little bit of time to settle down.
Nicely bowled by Intezar so far. Is the pick of the bowler, and oh, Ahan Fernandez is in the side. I thought he's missing in tonight's game. A very talented batsman, but short of runs in this season. He needs to get some runs under his belt. Ayan struggling to open his account with the dot delivery. Over number 10 gone, 110 for 1 DCC.
Another change in the bowling. Another bowler used. Nikhil is into the attack now. He'll be bowling to Ronak. Short ball. So he's not going to toss it up. He's going to push it through. Perfect Nelson on the board as Ahan comes onto the strike.
A dangerous figure, Nelson, and Nikhil Srinivasan. A good thinking by the captain, getting in part-timer Nikhil Srinivasan. Ahan Fernandez yet to open his account. Faced 3 deliveries this time. Driven hard towards long on Rizwan Sabir, the fielder, with that single. He opens up his account, Ahan Fernandez. So from here onwards, what kind of approach they need to have? Nishant, 10, 112, 180, 190. Is it a good total?
Well, I think they must be thinking 200 right now. That's hit beautifully by Ronak Panoli. Really enjoyed watching him bat, especially after the power play. He has picked his spots brilliantly and picked his deliveries as well that he wants to hit.
Ronak is roaring tonight in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Beautiful shot over the extra cover. What a talent. Ronak Panoli, captain, leading from the front for DCC Starlets. 77 of 36 deliveries.
And that's a monster. Always a risk with the off-spinner bowling from that end to the right-hander, especially if the right-hander is Ronak Panoli.
He played all over the ground the shots, and this time targeting the mid-wicket. Flighted delivery and well picked by Ronak. Quickly moves to 83. So far 11 boundaries and 6 maximum in DCC Starlets innings. Score moves to 122 for the loss of 1 wicket. Manager of Colatta, Anup, bit worried.
Because they had such a brilliant Bukhatir league. This CBFS T20 hasn't quite been as good.
He knows he's on the camera. If he forgot about the score, about the trouble, this is what is good about the camera team. Anup doing a wonderful job for Colatta, and rightly said by Nishant, they had a wonderful 50-over tournament. It's sad to see they are struggling tonight. Colatta Chocolates, young talented Ronak Panoli has been outstanding tonight.
Shortish delivery off the outside edge. That's a lucky escape. But that's what happens when it's your night, it's your night.
Unlucky. I feel sorry for Nikhil. A brilliant delivery. He just wanted to go for that single, but thick outside edge going towards the third man region. 16 runs by Nikhil Srinivasan. 13 shy away from a brilliant 100. Ronak Panoli. We are in the 11th over, 126 for 1.
And that's bludgeoned down the ground. Will just be a single. Will be the end of the 11th over. It's 127 for 1. Intezar will be bowling to Ronak now. It's well played. And not to forget, very well bowled.
He has been brilliant tonight in Intezar Ali if you compare with the other bowlers. Just coming into the right hand batters, there was a sharp turn and bounce.
And considering the fact that we mentioned that he's a conventional off spinner, he likes to toss the ball up, he likes to get turn from the surface, I think it's good of the captain to actually shield him with the longer boundary. Short ball pulled. The fielder in the deep will cut it off. Not before Ronak Panoli picks up 2 and moves into the 90s now.
Nervous 90s. Oh, what an innings tonight by Ronak Panoli. Intezar Ali at his best. The only wicket which fell was by Intezar Ali this time, drifting towards the leg. Completely misses by the wicket keeper. A couple of runs have been added to the score of DCC.
Additional runs then in the form of wide. Intezar just bowling a tad too straight on that occasion. I think the final score is going to be extremely dependent on how long does Ronak last. If he stays there till the end of the innings or 17th, 18th over, then it's very difficult to predict what the final score will be.
Ahan Fernandez on strike, driven straight to the fielder, unable to find gaps. A very talented batter, Ahan Fernandez. We have seen the last season. He has scored a couple of hundreds this time. Once again played towards Lakshman Srikumar. He's struggling to find those gaps, Nishant.
Yes, it just happens when you're not in form. It seems as if there are 22 fielders on the ground. Beautifully bowled, beautifully bowled. I think that is close. They've gone upstairs. Just get a feeling that Ahan was dragged forward into that poke, and that could be his undoing. In the air, in the air, in the air. I think he's gone.
Brilliant glove work by Shakir Haidru, the experienced Haidru. Get rid of Ahan. As of now, we think he's out, waiting for the third umpire's decision. What a piece of bowling. Slow in the air. Went for the drive, completely misses. Though there was a fumble by the wicket keeper. But a brilliant job. The right decision made by the third umpire. Ahan walks back. Just a 1 run to his name. Wicket number 2 goes down for DCC Starlets. 131 for 2, 12 gone. In comes Captain Ranjit Mani to bowl the 13th over. Cleans up. Cutter delivery, slower one. Foxed. Beaten. Ronak Panoli. A brilliant innings comes to an end. Cleans him up, Ranjit Mani.
Yes, it took a very good delivery to get his wicket. No two ways about it. That was a slow delivery, and Ronak Panoli was looking to just swing across the line. Missed it, and the stumps were shattered. He departs for 90 of 43. It's 131 for 3.
Boxing, new batter, right hand, Dhruv Parashar. Last two deliveries yielded 2 wickets for Colatta. Man in form, Ronak Panoli, made 90. A brilliant delivery by Ranjit. Nicely played and well fielded by Intezar Ali. Ranjit Mani has that knack of getting breakthroughs. Once again, it was way outside the off stump. With that single, Punya opens up his account. Another talented pair, Punya Mehra and Dhruv Parashar. They need to get some runs. 133 for 3.
Hit straight to the fielder at gully. And this is what I was worried about, that once Ronak Panoli gets out, does the batting have the depth to take them to a big total? That's wicket number 4. Dhruv departs for 1 of 2. 133 for 4 in the 13th over. Aditya Shetty is the new man in. Of course, his role with the ball in the second half of the game is going to be much more crucial. And he walks down the track. Looks to go for the shot. Play and a miss.
What a comeback by Colatta Chocolates. 2 wickets in this over. Got rid of man in form, Ronak Panoli. Dhruv Parashar, once again a flop show. Final delivery coming into Aditya Shetty. Brilliant over. 13 gone, 133 for 4.
So it's going to be Intezar to bowl his final over. And now won't be a bad time to get Gopa in. Excellent running between the wickets there by Punya. This is something that Punya does very well. This is his zone, and I think that right now he should be playing in his zone for the next 7 overs. If they manage to do that, he will definitely get about 200. It looks like one shot.
Trying to go for that second run. One shot given by the umpire. Punya and Aditya Shetty, the crease. Lot of repair work needs to be done.
That's pushed off the back foot straight to the fielder there. Just a single. Oh, they won't take it. That's a dot ball, in fact. And that's nicely cut away. Work for the fielder in the deep, and they will pick up 2. So that's good running between the wickets there from Punya. I was just trying to say that Punya needs to bat the way Punya does. His target should be here to bat through the 20 overs, make sure that he takes the total to 200. It will be a pity if they can't get to 200 from here on. That's flicked away nicely. Straight to the fielder in the deep. Just a single. And Intezar has bowled a very important spell here. Absolutely fantastic spell this from him. That brings Aditya Shetty on strike now. And alongside me in the comm box till the end of the innings is going to be Mr. K.R. Nair.
Thank you, Nishant. As this time off the back foot played to mid-on, and they go for a single. 137, 38 for 4. Lot of overs remaining. The fall of wickets, as usual, slows the run flow. The back foot played to wide-ish mid-on, a misfield, and they get 2.
And that's the end of Intezar's spell. It has been a fantastic spell in the context of the game. 14 overs bowled, 140 for 4.
Ranjit Mani into the attack. He has already taken 2 wickets for 13 runs from his 2 overs. Good delivery. Played to leg and goes for a single.
This is where Ranjit Mani becomes very effective. The batsmen are new to the crease. It becomes very difficult to adapt to his change of pace.
Loads of experience. Man who knows how to break partnerships. This time, look at that. A slower delivery, asking the batsman to go, but temptingly push to long off, and they get a single. Wide.
Yes, a little too far outside the off stump there.
143 for 4. This time taken on the full, on the leg, hit, but not powerful enough. Just gets a single. Is Colatta Chocolates keeping things under control after that massive hitting?
Soft hands this time. Single taken. Really pulling things back now.
When Ronak was batting, it looked like 200, 220. This time, a quick single to point. Good throw, covered up.
It's very good running there. That went very quickly to the fielder. He still managed to steal a single, so that speaks something.
The advantage of this team is that they play together almost the full season. They know each other. They all play regularly. Down another wide. He himself is feeling hilarious that he bowled such a delivery.
Yes, so that change of pace going a little wrong there.
And good delivery, turn to leg. Might get only a single.
That will be the end of the over. 15 bowled, 148 for 4. Yes, I was looking at Gopa coming back into the attack, and he does. 2 overs for 24. Will be bowling to Punya, who is batting on 10 of 9. Brilliantly bowled. That just was slipped through quicker there from Gopa. And again, this time on the shorter side, hit straight to the fielder. That is a dot ball.
Gopa is a tricky bowler. He has all the skills. He has all the guiles in his bowling. That's a leg before decision, appeal, not successful.
Nicely bowled. I think it was going down the leg side.
Yes. Good delivery. Beautifully smashed, and that will go to the boundary.
3 dot balls, then he bowls one too far wide outside the off stump, and Punya just pounces on that one, and he gets a boundary.
What a beautiful shot. Flowing drive. What is that is needed this time?
There's 150 up with that boundary now. Looks to paddle it away. That will be a wide. Excellent over to start with, and suddenly a boundary and a wide.
Steered to point, 1 run, or did they go? No.
No, they don't take the single there.
Yes, they didn't take. Quick, the feeder was quick. Last ball of the over.
Oh, brilliant delivery. Just went through everybody there. Wait for the umpire's signal. No signal, so that was off the bat. That is the end of the over. 6 runs coming of it. 16 bowled, 154 for 4. So Ranjit Mani bowling his final over here. He's gone for the big shot. Aditya hasn't, in fact, Punya, beg your pardon, didn't time it. In fact, Aditya it was, beg your pardon. First ball was a single, second ball another single. Now it's Punya on strike. 2 singles of the first 2 deliveries. Oh, inside edge. They are looking for the single. They'll get it. That's 3 singles of the over now.
Since Mani is a tough bowler to be punished, it's better to take those singles than none at all. Well smashed, beats the fielder, goes to the boundary.
Lovely shot that from Aditya Shetty. Opening the face of the blade brilliantly on that occasion. 4 more runs scored. Good partnership between these two at 28 runs now. Quick single taken.
Good running, good placing. Both youngsters doing so well against the experienced players. As Ranjit bowls the last ball. Off the back foot, punched to mid-on and gets a single.
So that's 9 runs of the over, 17 bowled, 163 for 4. So it's going to be, Gopal will be bowling the 18th over, which means that 19 and 20 will be bowled by 2 different bowlers.
Let's see what he does with this over. Good delivery. Played to long off for a single. That brings Aditya Shetty on strike. Driven, 1 more run.
I don't think they will be worried about the singles at all, Colatta Chocolates, at this point in time.
They would be more than happy. This time again only a single. Ah no, they go for the second.
Very good running between the wickets there. Excellent running between the wickets. Full toss. That's cut away nicely. Again, they will look for two and they will get it comfortably.
This partnership is growing from strength to strength. Have already added 36 runs. Beautifully smashed, but there is a deep fielder and just gets a single.
So 7 runs of this over so far from Gopa.
Last ball of the over.
Excellent delivery. Excellent finish to Gopa's spell. The numbers might tell you a different story, but this has been a very, very good performance. 18 bowled, 170 for 4.
Junaid Shamsu is the next bowler. Given away 12 runs in his first over when Ronak was in full flow.
That's a club from across the line. Straight to the fielder in the deep, just a single.
Walking across and he hit it to the leg. So Punya is on 25 of 23 deliveries. Aditya Shetty on 11 of 11.
Beautiful delivery. Excellent delivery there from Junaid. Extra bounce. Getting past the batsman well. Cut straight to the fielder. They don't want to throw. It's okay, take the singles. They're happy giving away singles with 15 more balls to go. I get a feeling, beg your pardon, 9 more balls to go. I get a feeling that DCC will take anything around the 190. In fact, Colatta will take anything around the 190 mark.
Very well picked, very well placed. What a lovely shot.
Punya is very good with those cheeky shots. And I think the error that Shamsu did was probably following the batsman. Well, in such situations, the bowler has 2 options. Either follow the batsman or keep it straight. You bowl where you are supposed to bowl.
How he bisected that fielder and the ball went. It's a treat to watch. This is wide, I think, or did he escape? Yes, he escaped being called wide.
Yes, I think because Punya there shuffled across a little bit. He was again trying to premeditate that shot. And that is the reason why I have a feeling the umpire didn't call it. It's a pretty much percentage call. Full delivery, that's clubbed down the ground. Will just be a single. So 7 runs coming of that over despite the boundary, which is excellent. 19 bowled, 177 for 4. Zishan, 2 overs, none for 25, will bowl the final over of the innings. The question here is, can Punya and Aditya Shetty take them to 190?
Yes, psychologically it will be impressive. And also for the kind of start they got, they should reach there.
So there was 90 without loss in 7 overs when I came into the com box. Next 12 overs, 87 runs only.
Yes, that is the... When I was in my first stint of the commentary, runs were flowing, like waterfall.
Nicely played. I think he has got it into the gap. That was very well done. Nobody square on the offside in the deep, so a gentle tap was good enough once that crossed the infield.
Lovely shot indeed. That will inch towards the score we talked about. Looks like it is a possibility with Punya and Shetty in full flow.
Yes, utilizing the pace of the bowler there. Punya is very clever. Very street smart batsman. And that's a wide. That's not what you want to do. After being hit for a 4 of the first ball, wide of the next ball.
Punya 34 of 27 deliveries.
Shuffles across, looks to steer it away. They're looking for the single. Won't get the direct hit.
They've stolen a single right under the nose.
And it's off the bat.
Oh, look at that. A direct hit would have been gone. In fact.
Oh, now it's called a bye.
Yeah. That is good. You were concluding it to the batsman.
Four more to go in this innings. Short ball, looks to pull, top edge. And that runs away to the third man fence for 4.
Lucky runs. Nevertheless, takes the total to 187.
I'm a little surprised what the third man fielder is doing really. He was in a position where neither he was saving the square boundary. So boundary was hit to his right. And now another boundary to his left. So he's somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Shetty moves on to 16 now, or 14 deliveries. 3 more deliveries to go. That's hit uppishly. And straight to the fielder in the deep.
Very well judged catch. In the air for a long. And well taken. So a good knock comes to an end.
Aditya Shetty departs for 16 or 15. That's the end of a pretty good partnership worth 54 runs between the two. Caught Nikhil bowls Zishan. And they're 5 down now. Surya Satish Here's the new man in. He's got 2 deliveries to do whatever he can. Right up there. That's been squeezed out. It goes through the fielder. And they will come back for 2. Maybe look for 3 as well. Yes, they're running for the 3rd of the throw. They get it.
And they make it 2. So, Nishant, they have got the total you wanted, 190. And whatever is scored of this is a bonus.
Yes, last ball of the innings, Zishan. Can he get it right? It's been an expensive over. 13 of it already. And that's defended on the offside. They're running the first one hard. They'll come back for 2. No, they won't. That is all over then. They finish with 191 for the loss of 5 wickets in the 20 overs. And that is a lot lesser than what they would have anticipated when Ronak Panoli was going on great guns. And Colatta Chocolates will be very happy with the way they have recovered. Ronak 89 of 43 up front. Shahrukh gave him good company, but then there was a bit of a slump. They lost wickets quickly. Punya and Aditya Shetty got together in an important partnership to ensure that they went past 190, beg your pardon. They finished with 191 for the loss of 5 wickets. Well, it was a sorry story for the bowlers. As long as Ronak Panoli was there, there was a time when everybody had an economy rate in the double figures except Intezar. He ended as the pick of the bowlers, 2 for 23 in his 4. Ranjit bowled brilliantly, 2 for 30. Gopa came back well as well. A wicket for Zishan in that last over. And all in all, I would say excellent recovery towards the end to ensure that they don't get to 200. Ronak Panoli was on song right from the first over itself when he decided to take the attack to Gopa. Hit some lovely shots and trademark Ronak Panoli shots. Of course, Shahrukh gave him good company. He does have a few boundaries here and there. As many as 4 of them. But Ronak was absolutely on fire. 8 4, 6 sixes. He brought him his 50 very quickly. The 20-odd deliveries. Then trying to attack. Shahrukh got out. Ronak carried on. Picking his spot brilliantly. Then Ahan was stumped thanks to a brilliant piece of bowling and equally good piece of wicket keeping. And then that slow delivery getting rid of Ronak Panoli. After that, it was another wicket of Dhruv. But then Aditya Shetty and Punya Mehra got together in a very good partnership to ensure that they do not end up in something very, very low. Finished with 191 for the loss of 5 wickets. So 192 is the target for Colatta Chocolates in 20 overs, required of 9.6. It's not an easy task, mind you, but Colatta Chocolate will take it with both hands. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll have the run chase. has overtaken Usman Khan, who had got 268 runs in this tournament. Ronak Panoli now has 295, and he is the 7 districts orange cap holder. Ronak, if you can please come forward and receive the orange cap. Well played, Ronak. We'll have a quick chat with you because the team is ready to go out, so must be a little disappointed with the final score.
Yeah, definitely. I felt like maybe around the 10th, 11th over mark, we could head towards a score around 220. But at the end of the day, we take it as it comes, and we can't make any excuses. We've got a really good total up on board. It's 190, so we can go ahead and defend that.
And sometimes you feel that you were approaching your 100. Sometimes cricket is such a beautiful game. Playing for yourself can be better for the team as well.
Yeah, maybe if I thought if I could stick around maybe till the 17th, 18th over, even if I could bat through, it would benefit the team. But again, at the end of the day, it's gone now, so I can't ponder over it. Now what I can control is what happens in the second innings.
And you think it's a defendable score?
Oh, most definitely.
Good luck for the game.
Thank you so much.
Well, that was Ronak Panoli, of course. He looks very confident about defending this total of 192. What we'll do is we'll head across to the comm box and join the live action.
time a bit lazy Izan Khan. A fuller delivery and whacked straight over the bowler's head for a maximum. Taimur Ali, the man in form for Colatta Chocolates. Rare bad delivery in this over. It was sent out of the park. A good start by Colatta Chocolates.
That was a lovely strike from Taimur there, ensuring that they get off to a good start. And now, third man comes into the circle, long off, moves back, basically mid-off becomes long off. And that's cut away nicely. Sweeper will come into play. Just a single, that will keep Taimur on strike. So it's 12 without loss after the first over.
To bowl the second over from the combox end, it's Surya Satish. Very talented right arm fast bowler Surya. Pushing towards the point. I like the field placement. The way the fielders has been positioned by the captain Ronak Panoli. And full marks to the bowler. He's bowling as per the field. So 12 runs has been scored in the first over. Wickets what they need. DCC Starlets this time just coming down the track, heaved over mid-on for yet another maximum from the blade of Taimur Ali. Brilliant looking shot.
Yes, exceptional hit that from Taimur Ali. Just walked down the track and slammed it over long on for a 6.
A very talented batter Taimur Ali. Full marks to the management of Colatta for picking this lad and giving him an opportunity to express himself. This time a shorter delivery, nicely pulled towards the deep fine leg. Fielder station there, Karan, just a single. Though he has been in the domestic circuit for quite a couple of years, but this season he has flourished really well. Taimur, under the captaincy of Ranjit Mani and the support of Colatta management.
Of course, the man of the final in the Bukhatir League. Was it the final or was it the semi-finals? Got 100. I think he got it in the finals. Yes, it was the finals in which he got the 100.
You are busy doing so many matches out here. How can you forget that century in the final by Taimur Ali?
And they'll come back for 2. Excellent running between the wickets, is it? Yes, it is. Yes, 133 of 109 balls is what he got, Taimur, in that final. And posted 383. It's massive indeed.
He took his time in that innings and he built that innings in such a way that he went on to score 130 odd runs, and now just coming back to T20, he's in his own groove. This time Ranjit Mani coming into the right hand batter flick towards the mid wicket. And great piece of running between the wickets by Mani and Ali. 3 runs have been added to the score. An expensive over. 10 runs so far of 5 deliveries. Struggling with the line. He started off well, Surya.
Is why I got confused whether it was the finals or the semi-finals, was because in the semi-finals Kamarawan got 150. So 2 people who had not done much throughout the tournament came good in the semis for one team and the finals for the other team. Short ball, Taimur Ali, what a shot! What a magnificent shot! That's gone the distance.
A shorter delivery whacked on the back foot by Taimur Ali towards the mid wicket. Expensive over comes to an end. 16. The second over. 2 overs gone. 30 for no loss. Colatta. Izhan continues from far end. Shorter delivery, tried to play towards a deep square leg. Unable to connect it properly. Just a single. What a flyer start given by Taimur Ali. Races to 24 of just 10 deliveries. Captain needs to score. Ranjit Mani, very hard-hitting batter. Has been an off-season so far for Ranjit Mani. The standards. Taimur on strike, coming down the track. Way outside the off-stump, bowled by Izan Khan. Another extra has been conceded. The current run rate shows is 14.77.
That's brilliant run rate. I think what Colatta are planning is they want a little bit of insurance against a middle order collapse, or they want to ensure that if their batting lineup does what that's a cracking shot, one bounce but straight to the fielder. If the batting lineup does what DCC did after the first couple of wickets, they couldn't really carry on with the momentum. They want an insurance against that, and that's why they're going bang bang right now.
Ishan, my only concern is how they will tackle Aditya Shetty. His 4 overs are very crucial for DCC, and to make sure they're targeting Izhan Khan, the young Izhan Khan, struggling out there. Ranjit Mani on strike. Played towards the mid-on. Just a single. So far a better over. Just 4 runs have been conceded in 3 deliveries by Izan Khan.
Well, not just Aditya Shetty. I get a feeling that they've got a lot more to deal with, because there is going to be more leg spin than Aditya Shetty alone. So they will have to deal with Aditya Shetty. Of course, Fazur is not playing today. No, Fazur is not playing today. So Saad, I think Saad Abdullah is also the other leg spinner that they've got. And of course, Ronak Panoli's left arm spin too. But yeah, happy man. No doubts about it that the prime threat is going to be Aditya Shetty.
Nicely bowled this time. A good seam position after pitching just a slight movement away from the right hand batter, straight into the gloves. The wicket keeper. It's young versus the experience battling out in the middle. They have vast experience, the Colatta chocolates. And lately, these young lads are doing wonders. DCC Starlets. Once again, wayward line. Pressure clearly showing on Izhan. 6 runs in 4 deliveries. No boundaries has been conceded in this over, but a couple of wides are helping Colatta chocolates. Ronak Panoli, the orange cap holder, he has a major role to play tonight with the ball as well.
Yes, his job is not done. Short ball pulled away, and that runs away to the fence for 4. It was turning out to be a good over, but he's just missed the trick here with that short ball.
Very quick this time. Primarily a short delivery, went on the back foot and whacked towards a deep square leg. Going neck to neck. Colatta chocolates, if you compare in the first innings, they were also almost a DCC 3 overs for 42 runs, and Colatta, one more delivery way outside the off stump. Clearly he's struggling here. Izhan, why don't you try a spinner in the power play? You need to get that breakthrough. Both are dangerous batsmen, Taimur and Ranjit. 4 ball 5 runs to Ranjit and 29 runs of just 13 deliveries for Taimur Ali.
Too far outside the off stump. That will be another wide. Runs just keep coming. Continue to leak runs here. So last ball of this over. Izhan has again conceded 12 runs here, and inside edge, make that 16. 3 overs bowled, 46 without loss.
We have the Colatta chocolates batting chart. Taimur Ali batting on 33 and Ranjit Mani on 5. And talking about the spinners, a good change. I won't mind the left arm orthodox captain himself comes into bowl from the comb box end. Ronak Panoli, deep mid wicket and long on. 2 fielders patrolling the boundary, making room for himself. Going towards the leg stump. Ranjit Mani plays straight towards the bowler. A decent start. Slow in the air.
That's it down the ground here. Will just be a single. into the fourth over now, 47 without loss.
He needs to score runs. Ranjit Mani, he has done a good job. Still leading the side, but runs what matters. We need to lead from the front. This time played towards the mid off. A quick run has been taken by Taimur, and Ranjit score moves to 48. Chasing a target of 192. They're off to a flyer. This time played on the back foot. There's a fielder stationed at the mid wicket.
I think this is what DCC want here, a quiet over. An over which does not leak out 12, 14, 16 runs. That's 4 runs of the over so far. And that'll be 50 up with that single. Ranjit goes inside out, goes over extra cover. And that runs away for 4 more. And it still, I think, is a quiet over because 8 runs come of it.
From the ball one, he was trying to make the room and play this lofted shot. At last, he succeeded. The ball racing towards the fence. With that boundary, over number 4 comes to an end. 54 for no loss. Colatta.
Looks like Punya Mehra is introduced into the attack now after Ronak bowled a pretty good over.
So spin from both the ends of break. Bowler Punya Mehra. Starts off well. A quicker delivery on the off stump.
And he goes across the line. That is nicely struck by Taimur. 4 more. Running away with the game right now.
Taking full advantage of power play. Taimur Ali just shuffling across and clearing that mid-on. He knows the importance of power play. Moves to 39. Brilliant shot. Width offered. He was very quick on this cut towards the point. Great effort by the fielder. Back-to-back boundaries on the blade of Taimur Ali.
Yes, there was a longer part of the boundary. That is why it really took so much time for it to cross. Once it did, it did. Again, very similar to the start that DCC Starlets got. And now drilled through the offside. This could be the 3rd one in a row. It is.
Fearless cricket by Taimur Ali. Brilliant, brilliant drive, clearing that covers fielder. Quick outfield helping Taimur Ali to get yet another boundary. Moves quickly to 47 of 20 deliveries. What a power play they are having here. Moves to 66 Colatta Chocolates. This time it was on the off stump. A wild swing by Taimur Ali. Completely misses. A dot ball. After conceding 3 boundaries, a dot ball by Punya Mehra. They need to have that wicket. Long on and long off. 2 fielders patrolling the boundary this time. Shuffling across. A poor fielding by the fine leg fielder. Resulting in yet another boundary. You cannot do at this level. 16 runs from Punya's over. 5 gone, 70 for no loss. Colatta Chocolates. That boundary, the previous over's last delivery, Taimur brings up his 50 in just 22 deliveries. A similar kind of innings we are witnessing, what we have witnessed earlier in the first innings. He's scoring quickly, and Ranjit Mani is giving company. Faced 8 deliveries for his 11 runs. Flying start by Colatta Chocolates.
This is an exceptional start indeed. Now that has brought the required rate down to 8.1. And that's another boundary. This time it's Ranjit who gets into the act. Well, this is really incredible batting here. Colatta Chocolates completely dominating the power play.
Poor bowling by Ronak. You have that mid-wicket and long on. Try to bowl on the leg. Once again, it was on the off stump. And straight into the hands of Ahan Fernandez. Unable to find that gap. They are claiming that catch. Ranjit still waiting out there. Cleanly taken by Ahan Fernandez. At last, sigh of relief. He's asking Ranjit Mani to check with the third umpire. Not at all happy.
Yes, that is interesting. Ranjit Mani, we've never really seen him be so furious. He seems to have a temper as well. Always seen him smiling.
It will be an interesting to see. Ranjit Mani walks back after making 15 of 10 deliveries. Ahan was the fielder who claimed that catch. It will be an interesting to see the replay, the slow motion. He's not at all happy, Ranjit Mani. Walks in Shakir Haidru, the wicketkeeper batter, known for scoring quick runs in place of Hari Prashant. He's in the side. Still, Taimur Ali, the man in form, in the middle for Colatta Chocolates.
Now then, the big question is, will Colatta Chocolates have a similar fate to that of DCC Starlets?
Taimur needs to play blinder knock tonight. It's up to Taimur Ali, I believe, because he's the man in form for Colatta Chocolates. Still the likes of Lakshman Sri Kumar to come in this lineup, and hard-hitting batter Junaid Shamshu. When the block hole played towards the mid-off. So far, he has been exceptional. Ronak getting rid of Ranjit Mani.
Yes, that was an important wicket. They would have liked that partnership to go on till about the 10th, 11th over maybe. Oh, Haidru has gone straight down the ground. It lands safe. That was a very strange shot from him up front.
Poor running between the wickets. It was miles up in the air. Good work done by the fielder. Was the Punya Mehra. Definitely there were a couple of runs, but only a single take, and the very next delivery pushed towards the extra cover. And with that single, power play comes to an end. Score moves to 76 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Right, then change in the bowling. Aditya Shetty is into the attack now. And starts off with a googly appeal for a leg before. Going down the leg side is what the umpire says. Now these 4 overs of Aditya Shetty are going to be absolutely critical.
One of the toughest art in the bowling, leg spin. The young leggy wonder kid Aditya Shetty into his first over. Nicely bowled. Very watchful. Taimur just taps towards the short third man region. His 4 overs are very crucial. Need to see how the batters will handle Shetty.
Well, I would like to believe that Aditya Shetty, 4 overs, 20 runs, no wickets, is a win for Colatta Chocolates. Nicely done by Shakir Haidru there, beats the infielder that is running away towards the third man fence and just about manages to cross it.
Poor effort by Saad Abdullah. He committed a bit early. Smart batting by Shakir Haidru, waited for the delivery, glided towards the third man. Got all that important boundary in this over. Next 3 deliveries, if they can manage 3 odd runs, still they are on track. Colatta Chocolates.
And bowled him. This is what he is capable of. That was a good googly there.
He bowls his googly with so much control. If the batsman misses, there's only a chance that the ball hits the stumps. Trying to go over the mid-wicket, completely misses, getting that gap between the pad and bat. Walks back Shakir Haidru after making just 5 runs. So Shetty getting his first wicket in his first over, 81 for the loss of 2 wickets after 6.4 overs.
So Aditya Shetty, the last thing you want to do against a bowler of his caliber is give him a wicket in the very first over that he bowls. Bit of turn there. Yes, the good thing with Nikhil coming out to bat is that he's a left-hander, and he is someone who prefers batting long. Off the back foot, quick single taken. That is the end of the over. 7 bowled, 82 for 2.
Seven gone straight away. There's a change in the bowling. It's Dhruv Parashar. And when we talk about the change in the bowling, we do have a change in the voice, in the comm box. Nishant will be taking off for a couple of overs, and joining me is Mr. K.R. Nair, sir. Welcome to comm box, sir.
Thank you, Murat. It's a new bowler is Dhruv. Dhruv is an accurate bowler who has often provided breakthroughs, and a tight bowling from him is needed at this stage because the match is still what we should say evenly balanced. There is an appeal for stumping. Taimur on 53 of 25 gives hope for Colatta to race to that target.
Smart captaincy by Ronak Panoli, getting Dhruv Parashar, the off-break bowler. And sir, I really feel proud and happy when we see the amount of talent coming in the ranks of under 19 in UAE, and definitely credit should be given for the DCC management, the way they are handling all these boys, especially Aditya Shetty. He is the star kid, but still well grounded.
The biggest boost is this team. This team made up of youngsters, and they say hit him on the head, going for a wild sweep, and he has been, I think he has been hit on the side of his head, went for a sweep, misses, very badly hit, I think.
Flighted delivery, went for that sweep shot, got the edge of the bat and straight towards his right ear, near to his right ear. That is why you need to wear the helmet. It's not about the fast bowler or the spinners. You might get injured if you play some orthodox shots.
When you have protection, why don't you use it? Because even spinners, faster deliveries are almost equivalent to a good fast bowler. You know, years back we used to say B.S. Chandrasekhar. He was faster than all the Indian bowlers at that time because there was no pacers. So even leg spinners can be very quick, and that too with certain type of actions.
I have seen careers coming to an end in international as well as in domestic. Use the gears. It's made for your self-protection. So the play has been halted. The physio is out there, 83 for 2.
Maybe he got a cut, because if it is taken the edge and the ball must have hit him, the seam always cuts the face. Let's see, it's not a big damage.
So we were talking about the amount of talent and how the DCC management is handling these kids, because they are into a, they are moving from teenage to a age where they can get carried away, because these matches have been broadcasted and the way they are performing, if they are not grounded, then it will be tough for the coming year for these kids. But hats off to the management of DCC especially.
Yes, it is really remarkable. They have transformed them into a bunch of enthusiastic youngsters. And that is why they are going for the kill. And they are beating experienced teams. Imagine in such a top tournament, the first 3 matches on a winning run. And look at the way they are also playing against Colatta. They also have an experienced squad. Brilliant show. And this has been powerfully hit. Is it boundary? Yes, it's a boundary.
Good news is that Taimur Ali is back, and that too back with a bang. The very first delivery, width was offered, cracked over the extra cover, but good thing is that he is wearing the helmet.
He slapped this ball for the slap he got with the ball. This time they'll play to the leg side. They might get only a single. Turning out to be a great knock from Taimur, who moves to 57, who is on 57 of 28 deliveries. Last ball of the over from Dhruv.
The required rate is around 8.6 wickets. Matters for both the teams. Colatta needs to have wickets in hand, wherein DCC are looking for those couple of wickets, especially the wicket of Taimur Ali. Nikhil Srinivasan on strike, nicely bowled, played towards extra cover, and with the dot, over comes to an end. 8 gone, 87 for 2. And so far, 6 bowlers have been used by the captain. Ronak himself got the wicket, and Aditya Shetty was brilliant in his first over, gave away 6 runs and 1 wicket. Izhan, Surya and Punya has been belted for some runs by Taimur earlier, and Dhruv in his first over gave away 6 runs. So Shetty will continue from far end, got the wicket of Shakir Haidru. Look at that focus and with concentration he bowls. Aditya Shetty. Swept hard. Managing to get that gap between mid-wicket and square leg. Ball racing towards the fence. Cracking shot by Taimur Ali. Brilliantly picked this googly by Taimur. What a season this lad is having with the bat for Colatta Chocolates. And full marks should be given to the management, because By trade, he is an opener, and they have given him his place to showcase his talent, and he is doing wonders with the bat. 92 for 2, 8.1 over. Shetty looking for this, particularly this wicket of Taimur. It was a bit slow in the air, drifting towards the leg, gently played towards fine leg for an easy single.
Taimur moves to 63 of 30 deliveries. They are nearing the 100-run mark. Can Aditya Shetty strike? Whacked away on the leg side. Gets a single.
So now less than 100 runs are required. The track looks really good to bat on. They need to build the partnership. Steady work by Nikhil and Taimur. Once again trying for that sweep shot. It was a bit slow in the air, completely misses this time. Dot ball. This over by Shetty.
Shetty over every tournament he has improved. He has become a very good strike bowler. The confidence with this youngster bowls is good to watch. Steers it, gets a single. That brings Nikhil on strike. 95 for 2. The last ball of the over coming. Played on the leg side. Go for a single, and very, very powerful throw. Fortunately, well backed up. So at the end of the 9th over, 96 for 2. This time Dhruv is the bowler. He hits it high and for a 6, straight 6. Nikhil picked that ball and hit it clean for a 6. So that takes the score past the 100-run mark. 102 now. Again he goes for a big hit. It's in the air and brilliantly caught. And Dhruv strikes back. He went for a shot and brilliantly judged. Hats off to Dhruv. Running back, he took that catch. Cotton bowl for 10. Nikhil got carried away by the last 6. And he attempted a similar shot, but spooned it virtually. And Dhruv judged and took a brilliant catch. So 102 for 3. The new batsman is Lakshman Srikumar. The 90 runs are needed from 63 balls. Fall of wickets can always affect the run flow. What is needed at this moment is a good support for Taimur, who is in full flow. Lakshman looks at the field. Dhruv makes some changes. Powerfully driven, beats the fielder for a boundary. It went like a bullet. What a shot. Tremendous power. In fact, it was so powerful that even the camera couldn't chase it. Look at that. And this time, good delivery, played with all the respect that was needed. Bowls on the back foot, cut away, and that's got to the boundary, but brilliantly cut off by the deep fielder. It looked like it was racing towards the boundary, but well done. So 107 for 3. Ishan has given 28 runs, no wicket, but Ronak took 1 wicket and Shetty and Dhruv 1 wicket each. So that's the tail of the 3 wickets that has fallen at the halfway mark. Extras are 8. So Aditya Shetty to bowl the 11th over.
Straight away starts with Googly. Luckily he got the bat on this delivery. Lakshman Srikumar, 85 needed of 59 deliveries. They need wickets here. A brilliant batting performance so far by Colatta Chocolates. Taimur battling out in the middle, 64 of 32 deliveries. Once again, went on the back foot, played towards deep extra cover, looking for that second run, but nicely done by the fielder in the deep. Till now they are managing well against Shetty. The only risk was taken by Shakir Haidru and he was sent back clean bowled by Aditya Shetty.
Beautifully driven. Oh, that was close.
Driven towards the extra cover, a fumble by Ahan Fernandez resulted in a single. Next couple of overs are very crucial for both the teams. Lakshman one of the most experienced batters in this lineup, who has represented UAE in 2015-16.
Played defensively. Then the overs between 10 and 15 will be very, very crucial on. And this time picked it well and straight to the fielder and dropped.
Went for that slog sweep. Fielder was stationed for this particular shot, but an easy chance gone begging. Shahrukh Amin was the culprit this time. Not at all happy, Aditya Shetty. They need wickets. They got that chance, but was unable to grab that. Shahrukh Amin was the fielder. 55 balls left, 82 runs required. Last delivery of this over. Waited and look at that running between the wickets. Quickly played towards the point, but running between the wickets has been exceptional tonight by Colatta Chocolates. 11 gone, 111 for 3. Leg break bowler Saad Abdullah comes to bowl.
Starts with a wide. That drop can prove costly. Lakshman is a batsman who can play a long and powerful innings. This is a good delivery, beaten. Lucky he didn't get an edge. Got a good turn. Brilliant. Surprised Taimur too.
Straight away there is a turn for Saad Abdullah, pitching in the right areas. Another leggy in this lineup. Difficult art. Nicely bowled. Back-to-back 3-dot deliveries. Just a run has been conceded. Way off wide. 80 required of 51 balls. Taimur batting on 66. Saad into his first over. So far doing a good job. Looking for that out boundary. Taimur once again played with the soft hands towards the point. Dhruv Parashar was the fielder. A quick single taken by Taimur and Lakshman.
Even now the match can go anyway. A couple of quick wickets can tilt the balance. However, Taimur is on full flow. This time Lakshman taps to point, no run.
Not trying too many things. Saad sticking to the basics, bowling with lot control. Went on the back foot high up in the air towards the short mid-wicket. Just a single to end this over. Brilliant over comes to an end by Saad Abdullah. 12 gone, 114 for 3.
Beaten all ends up. That's the beauty of a delivery from Aditya Shetty.
This is final over, which means 7 overs needs to be bowled by the other bowlers. A fuller length delivery driven hard towards the long off. Need to see how Ronak will make changes in the bowling. He himself has a couple of overs up his sleeves. Dhruv was brilliant in the last over. Saad troubled both the batters. Taimur on 67, 77 needed out of 46 deliveries. They're unable to find those gaps for the last couple of overs.
Very tight bowling. 3 more balls in this over. He's given away only 19 runs and has taken a wicket. Turned and bounced.
The first half of the second innings was all about the Taimur and Colatta belting the bowlers, but after that it's a brilliant comeback by the spinners, especially the wicket of Nikhil slowed down the run rate. Lakshman on 9 of 11 deliveries. Taimur is finding hard to get those singles as of now.
Steered to point, but no run. Very good over. Superb spell. Just 19 runs. So that's the end of the 13th over. 115 for 3.
Saad continues, but there's a change in the voice in the comm box. And it's Nishant who will be joining me for the last 7 overs of this interesting match. Welcome back to comm box, Nishant. Saad Abdullah continues.
Saad Abdullah continues, but I think the good news for Colatta Chocolates right now is that Aditya Shetty is bowled out. Backs away a long way there and slaps it straight to the fielder. I think Colatta Chocolates are just losing their way here. And they are probably about 15 to 20 runs short of where they would have wanted to be at this stage. Poor ball that has been clubbed across the line. Bit of a fumble. And they're running for it. They'll get 2.
At one stage, the required run rate was 8.6 when 10 overs were left and 86 runs were required. Now it's creeping up to 11.4. Only 22 runs have been conceded in last 21 deliveries. Though the man in form, Taimur, is out in the middle, he's finding hard to get those boundaries.
Oh, that will be helpful. That will be very helpful. Now, Taimur, if I'm not wrong, he was batting on 64 of 32. Next 13 balls, only 7 runs. And he has hit it straight to the fielder in the deep. Excellent catch by Ahan there. Is that the game?
You cannot keep Ahan out of the game. He's struggling with the bat, but brilliant fielding effort to get rid of Taimur. Saad Abdullah, the leggy, gets the big fish. Taimur trying to get that maximum. Got a hold The deep by Ahan Fernandez after making 69 walks back. Taimur Ali with the help of 9 fours and 3 sixes. 119 for 4.
Junaid is the new man in. And he goes straight down the ground. Could be another one. Another one it is.
Poor cricket by Junaid Shamshu. A flighted delivery. Smart thinking by Saad Abdullah. A bit greedy this time. Junaid Shamshu trying to clear that long off fielder. An easy catch taken by the fielder. Walks back without troubling the scorer. Junaid Shamshu and the back-to-back wickets for young Saad Abdullah. Big trouble. Colatta Chocolates 119 for 5. On a hat-trick, Saad Abdullah.
Oh, perfect delivery to bowl. Perfect delivery to bowl for the leg spinner. Googly. Just missing out. 14 bowled, 119 for 5.
From far end comes in Ronak Panoli to bowl his third over. Coming sharply into the right-hand batter. A quick run has been taken by Akil Das and Lakshman Srikumar.
On the pads this time, that has been tucked away. Another single taken.
Saad Abdullah has turned the table in favor of Starlets, getting rid of Taimur and hard-hitting batter Junaid Shamshu. trying too many things. Lakshman Sri Kumar. A brilliant comeback by Starlets. At one stage, the Colatta Chocolates were cruising towards the victory, but it was brilliant overs by Saad Abdullah, getting hold of things for DCC Starlets. Ronak continues from far end.
Slog sweep. And good stop in the deep by Surya. They're coming back for the second, they'll get it.
Some urgency has been shown between the wickets by Akhil Das and Lakshman Sri Kumar. Required run rate creeping up to 12.9. Getting out of hand for Colatta, stepping down. Nicely bowled by Ronak Panoli, and great job behind the stumps by the wicket keeper. The leg umpire has gone up to check with the third umpire. I think he just made it. It will be interesting to see in the slow motion. Trying to come forward and play the shot. Fired on the off stump by Ronak. A good job, and I think he survives here. Lakshman Sri Kumar. Ronak. This time a shorter delivery. Went on the back foot, played towards the mid wicket. Valiant effort by Surya. Couple of bounces. Much needed boundary from the blade of Lakshman Sri Kumar.
Yes, that's what they need. They need more of those for sure. A lot more of those, really. That was not the best of shots, mind you, but the fact that he managed to get the boundary works, and that's driven beautifully. Just a single this time. That is the end of the over. 15 bowled, 128 for 5.
Saad Abdullah continues from Combox. Sharp turn. It was pitched way outside the leg. Was expecting it to be called wide, but a sharp turn coming into right-hand batter. Starts with the dot delivery. Stepping down. Really well bowled by Saad Abdullah.
So another single taken then. 130 for the loss of 5 wickets. Required rate 13.3. Just not managed to hold on to the start that they got. That's pulled away. That's nicely struck. One bounce into the fence for 4.
Short delivery and quickly on the back foot, played into the gap between mid-wicket and a long on by Das. Still the required rate shows 12.9. Once again played towards mid-wicket. Ahan Fernandez, one bounce into his hand. Das looking for those maximum. Last hope is the Lakshman Sri Kumar. He has that capability to get those runs for your team. Still achievable for Colatta, 57 of 27 balls. It was way outside the off stump, played over the point fielder. A bit slow in the field this time, Surya, but a decent throw coming in straight into the hands of wicket-keeper. Couple of runs has been taken by Lakshman and Akhil Das. One good over. They are back in the business, Colatta Chocolates.
Yes, Lakshman batting on 20 of 20. Saad into the final delivery of his third over. That's hit. That's not timed well. And that's taken in the deep. Punya takes the catch.
Wicket number 3 for Saad Abdullah. A fuller delivery, trying to clear that long on fielder. Cool as cucumber, Punya Mehra. Safe hands. Walks back Lakshman Srikumar after making 21 of 21 deliveries. In control, DCC 137 for the loss of 6 wickets, Colatta.
So Sabir comes into the attack now. Ronak Panoli to bowl his final over. He's got runs. He's picked up wicket as well. 1 for 23 in his 3 overs. After an expensive first over is a pretty good comeback. This match has been about comebacks.
Definitely, we have seen a number of comebacks in this match. In the first innings, Colatta made a comeback with the ball. Now it's turn of DCC. A full toss delivery was unable to find the gap. Just a single resulted. Akhil Das rotates the strike. For the first time, Rizwan Sabir will be facing Ronak Panoli. I think the difference is the fielding, Nishant. If we see between both the teams, outstanding catches has been taken in the deep by DCC Starlets.
Yes, a young bunch of players. They're throwing themselves around and doing the fielding. Fantastic work done by them. I just get a feeling that both teams have actually messed this game up in the kind of start that was provided by Ronak. Oh, that goes through him, just when you praise the fielding. The kind of start that was provided by Ronak, I think DCC fell about. Oh, it's a no ball as well. So that's a free hit coming up.
Way outside that line. Dreadful to see spinner bowling the no ball.
Yeah, never a good sight. In fact, I don't think any bowler should be bowling no balls, to be very honest. That's nicely done. Another single taken. So yeah, the point that I was trying to make is that they definitely fell about 20-30 runs short. They batted poorly in the second half of the innings. Same happened with Colatta as well.
Heaved away towards the mid-wicket. And moreover, Nishant, the bowling was not up to the mark by Colatta. They have considered a lot of extras, the initial overs, and the DCC capitalized on that. The fielding and the extras, the major difference between both the sides tonight. Ronak, this time a fuller delivery, played high up in the air, fielder coming down. This time it went down. Punya Mehra was the fielder.
And yes, he's not happy there. And I think the reason why he's not happy here is that probably Dhruv Parashar thought it was his catch to take. Last ball of Ronak's spell then. Full toss. This time it's hit straight towards the fielder. Just a single. End of the over. 17 bowled, 147 for 6. 45 to win in 3.
Talking about the Colatta batting chart, Taimur 69 to his name, Ranjit Mani scored 15, Shakir and Nikhil unable to capitalize on the start. Lakshman made 21, run a ball. Junesh Shamshu unable to open his account. Now it's Akhil Das and Rizwan Sabir out in the middle. Tough task, but still gettable. I feel 15 per over. You need that one big 20-24 runs over. Saad has been brilliant tonight with his slow leg break deliveries. Got 3 wickets to his name. Most importantly, the wicket of Taimur.
Sabir, 5 of 4. That's what he's batting on right now. And that's nicely played. Is there a fielder there? Yes, there is, but short of him. So just a single there brings Akhil back on strike. 44 of 17. Saad, his final over. He's picked up 3 wickets. Slog sweep again. Another single taken.
.2 overs, 149 for 6. Sabir on strike. There's an appeal, but I think it was pitching just outside the leg stump. A regulation leg break by Saad Abdullah, and in the meanwhile, there's a change in the voice. It's Mr. K.R. Nair, sir, will be joining me till end of this innings. Welcome to Combox.
Thank you, Mudassir. And that's a brilliant catch. What a catch.
I thought you might bring some luck to Colatta, but straight away it was the wicket to Saad Abdullah.
Yes, maybe that was in the sweet entry for Colatta chocolates. Maya right.
Walks back Sabir after making just 6. Wicket number 4 for Saad. 149 for 7, 17.4 overs.
So 43 needed from 14 balls. Saad, who has taken 4 wickets, into the attack. And a stumping. Is it out? Yes! What a brilliant delivery. He completes a fire.
Hats off to this young lad coming down the track, completely misses. A brilliant glove work behind the stumps, helping Saad to fetch his wicket number 5, a fifer, that too in Sharjah Cricket Stadium for this youngster. You'll remember for his life, Saad Abdullah. What an spell he's bowling tonight for DCC. Wicket number 8 goes down, 149. Deep trouble, Colatta Chocolates.
What a bowling. And he will remember it for a long time. It's an experienced side against which he has taken 5 wickets. And that too 5 wickets on a ground which has hosted the maximum number of one-day internationals in the world. It's always a creditable show. Ronak must be a happy man for delivering for him, and the batsman is Gopakumar.
Definitely, because this was a completely batting surface, and the way Saad bowled tonight is exceptional. Is wicket number 6 there for Saad? Finally coming down. Yes, he got the wicket number 6. Slower in the air once again. Saad Abdullah trying to go big over mid-wicket, getting the top edge, and a well-judged catch taken by the fine leg fielder Shahrukh Amin. The fielders and his teammates definitely helping him.
It's a spectacular show. It's a morale-boosting show for the whole of youngsters in the UAE, because this DCC Starlets is a representation of young blood in the UAE. They have shown how they can conquer experienced batsmen, experienced team. And this is another creditable victory. One wicket away from celebrating their well-deserved victory.
He completely turned the tables ups and downs, the young leggy Nair sir, because at one stage, after 10 overs, only 86 runs were required with 8 wickets in hand, 10 overs to go. Then the breakthrough came. Dhruv got the rid of Nikhil. Partnership was broken. Then it was one-man show, Saad Abdullah.
Great show. He needs a pat on his back. And all his coaches will be so happy, those who boost him. As Surya bowls. Surya, beautiful run-up, bowls, plays to covers, wanted a single but not.
Sir, in the excitement, we forgot that Saad Abdullah took a hat-trick on the 4th, 5th and 6th ball. He got back-to-back wickets, and thanks to our co-commentator for bringing this to our notice. Thanks a lot, Nishan. Job well done.
Yes, because we were so thrilled by his 5-wicket spell and also 6 wickets. So we both sat and celebrated. What a great spell. This time I think it could be a leg by. Yes, it is.
Surya Satish trying to get that last wicket. Akhil Das on strike. Goes big towards mid wicket.
And that's a boundary or a six. They're checking. Yes. It's a boundary.
Akhil Das fancying mid wicket region. 8 balls left, 37. Mathematically, still they are in the game. The young lads after winning the toss. Brilliant batting performance by Ronak Panoli. And a crucial 35 odd runs by Punya Mehra helping DCC to reach 191. The catching has been brilliant tonight by DCC Starlets. Surya Satish bowling to Akhil Das.
This time hit in that another 4. Lucky 4 we should say.
Was on the off stump, a wild swing getting the thick outside edge, going towards the third man region. These runs will definitely make sure that their net run rate doesn't go bad for Colatta. Time at
They go for a quick run and Surya avoids an overthrow. So 160 for 9 in 19 overs. 32 needed of the last 6 balls at a run rate of 32. So they had batted only at a run rate of 8.42 and DCC just waiting to complete the formality of either taking a wicket or bowl the 6 balls. It was a remarkable show.
So the last over will be bowled by Punya Mehra. 1 over earlier bowled by Punya for 16 runs. This time it was on the leg stump. Gently pushed towards the fine leg. Thinking of that single, but a quick work denied that single. Akhil Das on 20 of just 14 deliveries.
Punya bowls. Pulled away. Is it going for a boundary? No, there's a fielder. He doesn't field it cleanly, so lands up in 2 runs.
This time high up in the air. The fielder's coming down. Dhruv Prashar. Brilliant, brilliant catch to end this innings. A wild swing by Akhil Das. Young legs and energetic boys doing wonders out in the field. 10 out of 10 to Dhruv Prashar. Look at that, it was miles up in the air. He ran in almost 15-20 yards from long on. And a brilliant catching.
He's one of the finest fielders in their team. You saw that return catch which he took, which was very, very difficult. And here he pulls off another high catch. Brilliant. Won by 29 runs. Very creditable indeed. Ronak Panoli leads from the front.
Talking about the batting chart of Colatta, Taimur started off well for his 69. Ranjit Mani 15, Shakir Haidru just got 5, Nikhil Srinivasan run a ball 10, Lakshman 21 of 21 balls, Junesh Shamsu was unable to open the account, Akhil Das tried his best making 22, Rizwan Sabir 6, Intezar, and Gopa was the wicket which got the hat-trick for Saad, and Zishan remained not out without opening an account. The middle order were unable to capitalize on the start given by Taimur and Mani. At last they managed 162 in 19.3 overs. And talking about the bowling chart of Starlets, 7 bowlers have been used. Izhan Khan started off with the new ball, 2 overs, 28, bit expensive tonight. Surya as well, he was expensive without wicket to his name. Ronak got that breakthrough of Ranjit Mani, 4 overs, 34 runs. Punya, 1.3 overs, 18 and 1 wicket to his name. Shetty was outstanding, providing that breakthrough and putting the brakes on the runs of Colatta. 4 overs, 19 runs, 1 wicket to his name. Dhruv Parashar, 2 overs, 17, got the wicket of Nikhil. But this lad will remember this match for years to come. Saad, 4 overs, 13 dots, 17 runs, 6 wickets, which had a hat-trick in this. So at last they managed to win this match by 29 runs, DCC Starlets. So looking at the match summary, DCC Starlet has won the toss and they have elected to bat first, scoring 191 in their allotted 20 overs. Ronak made quick fire 89. Punya, this was something crucial which came at the later stage of the innings, 35 of 29 balls. Shahrukh Amin was brilliant in the start, 25 runs to his name. Intezar was the pick of the bowler, 2 wickets to his name in his allotted 4 overs. Ranjit Mani, the captain, also got 2 wickets. Zishan, but bit expensive, but he got a wicket to his name. Colatta Chocolates, while coming to chase their target, they started off beautifully and they were in control. Taimur Ali, 69, he managed in just 45 deliveries. Akhil Das managed 22, Lakshman 21, but the brakes were kept, the pedal was always kept tight by Saad Abdullah, the wonder boy. 4 overs, 17 runs, 6 wickets to his name, which included a hat-trick. Dhruv Prashar, 1 wicket to his name, and Punya, 1 wicket to his name. DCC Starlets winning the match by 29 runs. What a match we have witnessed, and it's a back-to-back matches. It's match number 25 coming live tomorrow. It's between Future Mattress versus Sri Lions. The game will start at 8 p.m. So this is back-to-back cricket action coming live from Sharjah Cricket Stadium, CBFS T20 Season 2. So that's all we have from the comm box, and in the meanwhile, my co-commentator and my dear friend Nishant is down for the post-match presentation. So it's over to you, Nishant.
But it was a very strange game of cricket, to be very honest, and both teams followed a very similar pattern, batting first. Well, DCC got off to a brilliant start, but they couldn't really capitalize on it and ended up way below what they should have. Colatta, in reply, they got off to a ballistic start as well and looked like at one stage they're going to run away with the game. But again, they too succumbed to the pressure and of course some very quality spin bowling. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the post-match presentation of the SkyExchange.net Sharjah CBFS T20 Season 2. It's powered by Fan Code. Before we begin, we'd like to thank Sharjah Cricket and the administrators for their support in organizing this tournament. We'd also like to thank our sponsors, title sponsors SkyExchange.net, powered by an official streaming platform Fan Code, event partners TCM, toss partners Arba Sports Services, associate sponsors rsook.com, support sponsors Toyom Sports Limited, and merchandise partners 7 Districts. In the end, in this match, DCC beat Colatta Chocolates by 29 runs to stay alive in the competition. Time for us to announce the player of the match. Of course, we have with us Mr. Tahseen Javed, who will be doing the honours. There were a couple of contenders, of course, Ronak Panoli for his fantastic innings. But in the end, the man who is going to be remembered for this game and who is going to remember this game for a long, long time. A hat-trick and 6 for 17 in his 4 overs. The Arsook player of the match is Saad Abdullah. He'll receive a gift hamper from rsook.com and a 20% discount voucher on all products purchased from rsook.com. Well, Saad, first of all, many congratulations. Very well bowled.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You were on a hat-trick once, and the second time you were on a hat-trick, you got the wicket that you wanted.
Yeah, first of all, thank to Almighty God and my parents and the Dubai Cricket Council playing an important game and getting a hat-trick in the 6th wicket haul. It's a big achievement for me.
Absolutely, and of course, it's good to see so many leg spinners being in the side. So always a tough competition between the 3-4 of you.
Yeah, it is.
When the runs were coming, of course, Colatta got off to a very good start. So when you came on to bowl, what was the kind of pressure there?
Yeah, it wasn't any it was normal. Ronak Panoli told me relax and chill and ball. Let them hit to the longer boundary. Let them hit, and I bowled according to the field, and yeah, I got the wicket.
Which wicket did you enjoy the most?
Taimur Ali's.
Taimur Ali, yes, that was the turning point as well. Well bowled, keep entertaining and keep doing well.
Thank you, sir.
Well, that was Saad Abdullah, of course, a man of few words, a man of lot of tricks, no doubts about that. That's all for tonight. We'll come back tomorrow with all the action from the next game. And of course, you can catch all of it on the official streaming platform Fan Code, on the Facebook page of Sharjah Cricket, and of course, the YouTube channel of CricTracker. Till tomorrow, on behalf of everybody here, it's goodbye and good night from Nishant Majid here. Sleep well, do take good care.